7:44, school is back in session today in Paterson, New Jersey. Nearly 30,000 students will return to the classroom there.
Yeah, the new school year comes with a lot of changes and challenges for the third largest school district in the state. Paterson Schools Superintendent Dr. Laurie Newell joining us this morning to explain how she plans to turn things around. So good morning to you, Dr. Newell. Thank you for being here. Happy first day. I know it's a busy one for you.
Thank you, and thank you for having me. It is a great day in Paterson Public Schools today.
Yeah,
we're excited.
We are excited for the students as well. I want to talk about some of the challenges first, get that out of the way, because there's 166 teacher vacancies, right, as of 2 weeks ago. Were you able to fill those time slots for the first day and make sure that every classroom has a teacher, or are there still some vacancies?
So yes, we still have some vacancies, but I can say that we're now down to 149 vacancies, and really excited. I also don't want to take away from the 2,000 plus teachers who are showing up today, excited about starting the day in Paterson Public Schools. We have been working literally around the clock to fill these vacancies. So now we're down to 149 vacancies, and we're starting actually lower than we were last year this time. So I am feeling very, very encouraged, and we have also some contingencies in place to fill those classrooms where we have a teacher vacancy.
As you said, those teachers are likely excited, and of course they are, but also probably a little overwhelmed. Are you combining classes? How do you make this work with so many vacancies? They must be picking up the workload.
Right. So, combining classes is really the last resort. We have other things in place. For example, we have an online virtual teaching classroom. So that is something that we've been really looking at, and we use that to plug the holes. It is a certified teacher with an aide, an adult in the classroom. Where we can, we will combine classes, but that's really the last resort.
What does that mean, the virtual thing? What does the virtual part mean? Is it the students are actually physically in a classroom, but the teacher's not?
Absolutely. So the students are in the classroom and they're being taught by a certified teacher who is online. And so to provide supports, we have an adult in the classroom who is like a substitute or an aide, just making sure that the students are staying on track and they're being taught by a certified teacher who is online.
What grade level is that for, and what subjects are we talking about seeing the biggest shortages?
So we have across the board, so it's not just one particular area. And so we are providing support, and we have it in the STEM areas. We have it, it's really, as we've seen nationwide, we just have shortages in just about every subject.
And what is the average class size?
So our average class size is depending on what the class size is. For example, special ed, we have, code that we have to stick to, but we try to stay about 24, 25 students in each classroom. And that's why combining the classrooms is really the last resort, because we do not want to have any type of overcrowding. So we're very, very cognizant of that.
So how many classes have been combined?
So we have not yet combined for the school year. We have not done that yet. Today's the first day, so I will actually be out and about with the cabinet. We're going through all the schools just to see how things are looking and to see how our kids show up today.
Okay, yeah, and you also reassigned more than half a dozen principals to different schools. That didn't sit well with some parents so close to the school year. So can you explain for those parents, right, why you decided to wait this close to the school year to make some of those changes?
Yeah, so this is something that we're constantly looking at, just trying to make sure that we put our adults with what we think are the best skill sets for different schools. And unfortunately, the timing is never quite 100%. And so we just have to push through. One of the things I wanted to make sure, though, is that we had things in place for the start of the school year. And so while I understand that this was really stressful, for some of our parents and our students, we were trying to make these decisions so that at the start of the school year, we would have everyone in place.
All right, it's my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the school district has until September 30th to spend $11 million in COVID funds. How is that money going to be used? And if it's not, what happens?
So we are working very closely with the state, with the feds, and internally to make sure that we spend down every single last penny. We do not want to send money back. And so what we are doing is really just deploying all of the resources, looking through to make sure that every building that we're attending to the issues so that all of that money is spent down.
All right, keep us posted on that and what exactly happens after the first day with some of those class sizes. We want to hear more from you. So good luck today on the first day back, Dr. Newell. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Take care.